Hey, we're meeting up at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. You better not be late.
Huh? But we're going to meet my parents at their house to announce the engagement to them tomorrow, right? Isn't 6 a.m. a little early? I doubt they'll even be awake at that time.
Don't be stupid. If anything, 6 a.m. is late.
No, I'm pretty sure common sense dictates that 6 a.m. is too early. Are your parents fishermen or something?
Fishermen, don't make me cringe. My parents are both top execs at a major bank. Just like me, they're pride and joy. That's why you're marrying me, right? I know you've probably got your sights set on my and my family's money.
Wow, are you for real? It's not like that at all. I didn't even know your parents worked at a bank when we started dating. The only reason I know now is because you never stopped bragging about them. Money really isn't as important to me as you seem to think, Carl.
Oh, did I brag about that? Whoops, I guess you can't blame me when my parents are as distinguished as they are. Oh well. Your mom and dad are poor, right? You must feel lucky to be able to marry someone from a family as rich as mine. It's like you hit the jackpot in life.
No, I don't think that at all. Jeez, what do you take me for?
Liar. I know you must be secretly ecstatic about the fact you're marrying into money. Who wouldn't be? It's okay, babe. There's no need to be shy. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, with a ring from me on your finger, your future of safety, security, and more importantly, wealth is set in stone. I'm gonna show you luxury like you've never seen before, you lowly peasant girl. Me and my parents are really kind, so we can't help but take pity on poor people whenever we see them. Did you know my dad always puts money in the homeless guy's cups?
So, wait, what are you saying? That you're marrying me out of charity because you feel sorry for me?
I guess when you put it like that, yeah, I kind of am. If marrying you means saving a poverty-stricken depth groveler from the midst of want and starvation, I'll be happy. I guess I'm kind of a philanthropist when you think about it. Talk about contributing to society. I really am one in a million. I guess when you're born as rich, good-looking, talented, funny, charismatic, kind, intelligent, and humble as me, you have a duty to share your blessings with humanity and make the world a better place.
Oh my God, I feel myself becoming less interested in marrying you by the second.
Don't talk silly, babe. Marrying me is your only option in life. Without me, all that awaits you is poverty and suffering. Even if you hated me, you still couldn't afford to let a chance this big slip away. I'm the catch of a lifetime, and don't you just know it? Your entire future rests on marrying me.
Jesus Christ, Carl, how much do you have to insult and humiliate me before you'll be satisfied? I had no idea you looked down on me this much.
If you don't want me to look down on you, how about you tell me what your parents' jobs are? That includes their yearly salaries. Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Why the hell should I have to do that?
Because you obviously wouldn't if I didn't ask you. I bet they graduated from some third-rate college and work in cubicles. It's only natural people are going to look down on you coming from a family like that. The truth is, everyone thinks like me. I'm just the only one who's kind enough to be straight up with you. You should be thanking me for calling your parents broke losers. I come from an elite banking family. Do you have any idea what that means? Do you have any conception of the sheer incredibleness of our contribution to society and to the human race?
I shouldn't have to tell you this, but almost all professions contribute to society in some way or other. Sure, banking is a prestigious industry, but that doesn't make you or your parents better than me or anybody else for that matter. A person's value isn't determined by what job they do, and I'm honestly blown away that you think this way.
If people's value isn't determined by their jobs, then what the hell is it determined by? I've never heard anything so batshit crazy in my life. Poor people always say stuff like this to cope with their poverty. You crack me up, babe. If a person's value ain't determined by their job, then why do different jobs make different salaries? Allow me to answer, because there's a difference in the level of contribution they make and the value each one holds to society. Boom! Check and mate!
Well, sure, it's not that you're wrong. Still, that doesn't give you the right to look down on people for the job they do or which college they went to. You're dead wrong, and I'm disgusted in you for saying these things, Carl.
You could be disgusted all you like. What the hell do I care? I'm one of life's winners. If you don't like it, how about you get even by working hard, making more money than me, and earning some successes of your own instead of making bitter jibes at me just because I'm better than you? I don't need to listen to the angsty whining of someone who doesn't even know how to make money. You're literally not qualified to even speak to me about this.
Fine, whatever. I'm done with this conversation. We're up early in the morning, so I'm going to bed. I'm looking forward to meeting your parents. Good night.
Oh, would you look at that? As soon as the discussion gets too uncomfortable, you bail out. I guess at least you finally accepted you're up against your intellectual superior and had no hope of besting me in debate. I shouldn't be surprised. Broke losers always run away when the going gets tough. Good night, sugar tits.
Ugh.
Is 6 a.m. in the morning? What in the devil's name possessed you to decide to come that early? I mean, me and your mother are awake by then, so it's not like we can't. Still, I nearly spat out my chamomile tea when I read your message.
I'm really sorry to spring this on you all of a sudden, Dad. I did want us to come in the afternoon.
It's fine. Forget about it. Regardless of when you come, the result will be the same. Let's just get it over with as soon as we can. How about me, you, and your mother all go out for a drive together after we're done with him and his family? We haven't really done anything as a family lately. I miss our days out together.
Yeah, you're right. I do too, Dad. I guess if we're all going to be together at 6 a.m., we may as well make the most of the day and go somewhere nice. I can't wait to go out driving with you guys. It's been so long.
I've been as busy as it gets lately, so it's been pretty difficult for me to give myself any time off work. Now that I think about it, I'm actually pleased you're coming at 6 a.m. This way we get to spend the whole day together as a family. Still, our appointment tomorrow morning still feels more like a work engagement.
Yeah, I get that. I'm sorry you guys have to do this.
What are you apologizing for? You haven't done anything wrong, sweetie. My position means I have responsibilities to fulfill, and I intend to fulfill them. I might grumble from time to time, but I don't actually have a problem with it. I knew what I was getting myself into when I accepted the job.
Yep, I know that.
All right, let's get an early night in preparation for tomorrow morning. I can't afford to risk being sleep-deprived if we're going to be out driving all day.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, see you in the morning. I'm really looking forward to seeing you both.
Good night, sweetie. What's going on, Lila? It's already past 6.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, Dad. I've been trying to call Carl, but he won't pick up. I have no idea where he is or what's going on. If I had to guess, I'd say maybe he overslept. Ugh, that lazy sloth.
It may well be that he overslept. But even still, his parents aren't here either. My gut's telling me something fishy's going on here.
God, I can't believe he'd do this when he was the one who insisted we all meet up at 6 a.m. in the first place.
You don't think he'd intentionally make us all wait, do you?
Huh? But why would he do something like that?
I have no idea why, but that's all I can think of. It's been over 15 minutes now, and they're still not here. If it was anyone else, I'd have my doubts, but with those three, anything is possible.
I just want to get this thing over with and go out for a drive with you guys. What the hell's gotten into them? This was supposed to be a surprise, but I booked me, you, and Mom a river rafting ride on the nearby river. It was close by, and I figured it could be fun, but at this rate, we might not make it in time.
I see. Those cretins really do look down on us, don't they? I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt at first, but between the no-show and zero contact, my patience has reached its limits. They've got some serious explaining to do. Lila, why the hell are you spam calling me?
Excuse me? Are you being for real with that question?
Of course I am. I have like 60 missed calls. Who are you, my goddamn stalker? Oops. Was today the day our parents were supposed to be meeting each other before the wedding?
Is this a joke?
Sorry, babe. Crap. It was supposed to be at 6 a.m., right? My bad. I totally forgot to tell my mom and dad.
Carl, did you intentionally choose the earliest, most awkward time you possibly could to cause trouble for me and my parents?
Like hell I'd do something like that. What kind of monster do you take me for? I forgot our parents were supposed to be meeting for the first time today. I just woke up. Oops. My mom and dad are rich bankers, so you have an obligation to wait for us.
Okay, understood. We're waiting.
Good. Now make us a coffee while we wait, peasant. Get some nice candy for us all, too. My dad has a sweet tooth. I doubt a bunch of broke peasants like you could afford to get the quality stuff, but I want you to do your best. It's not often you get to rub shoulders with the elite, so I want to see some serious effort.
Sure thing, Carl. You might want to come quickly. There's something super fun waiting here for you. I'm not angry, babe, so just come quick, okay?
Of course you're not. How could you possibly afford to be angry with me? Your life is basically over if me and you don't get married. If you don't get a ring on your finger, you'll spend the rest of your days despairing in poverty over the thought of what could have been. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get ready at a nice, relaxed pace while enjoying my morning coffee. Make sure you wait patiently for your superiors to arrive, you lowly peasants.
Ugh.
Lila, what the hell just happened? Why did my mom and dad get on their knees and apologize to you?
Good question. I wonder why.
What's that supposed to mean? How could you not know? Explain yourself, woman. I was so dumbfounded by the shamefulness of what I was seeing, I felt this almost uncontrollable urge to get out of there as soon as possible. What were my parents doing? That was my mom and dad, right?
Yeah, of course it was. They're still down on their knees in front of me now, actually. I did tell them they have nothing to apologize for, but they keep insisting on telling me how sorry they are. To be honest, they're kind of annoying me now. Won't you be a dear and come and collect them and then get the hell away from us?
Hey, who the hell do you think you are? Do not take that attitude with me, woman. I am the man of this family, and I will not tolerate disrespect. I don't know what the heck's gotten into you lately, but if you think you get to talk to me like that, you got another think coming. You ain't special and you need to know your place.
Actually, I think we are special. We all got up early to make it to the meeting spot for 6 a.m. after all. No matter how you look at it, unlike you, we've shown ourselves capable of keeping simple promises.
Is that why my mom and dad are on their knees in front of you? What the heck is going on here? None of what you're saying makes any sense at all.
If you're so curious, how about you come back over to our house? Something tells me that if you do, all your questions will be answered.
Wait a sec. That huge house? Who the hell does it belong to? There's no way a bunch of broke losers like you could ever afford to live in a house that big. What's going on? Did you rent an Airbnb for a day to try and impress us? Are you living there illegally?
Don't worry, I'll explain everything when you get here. Stop babbling on and hurry up.
God damn you. This attitude, I'll never forgive you for this, woman. Lila, I'm so sorry. I know I said some awful things to you, but you should know I didn't mean any of them. Will you find it in your heart to forgive me, baby? Please, I'm begging you.
Is this Carl? Why is it that you seemed to turn into a completely different person as soon as you found out who my dad is?
I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me your dad is the CEO of the bank my parents work at? I can't make any sense of this. I have no idea why you'd hide something so important from me.
I'm not the kind of person who goes around bragging about my parents. Surely you should know that about me by now. I'm nothing like you.
Look, I get that you might not want to brag to people, but surely this is different. It's not like I'm some rando off the street, babe. We're engaged. I don't get why you wouldn't tell me about your dad.
I did toy with the idea of telling you a few times, but where would the fun in that be?
Huh? The fun?
It's precisely because I didn't tell you that we were able to plan fun little outings like the event we had planned for today. The suspense, the thrill, the mystery. Going in blind has way more mystique, no?
You kept your dad being the CEO of one of the biggest banks in America a secret so we could go on fun little outings? What does that even mean? Just what the hell do you take me for, Lila?
Listen, Carl, I need to tell you something. You might want to sit down. It'll probably come as a shock. You ready? I never had any intention of marrying you.
What the heck did you just say? If you didn't want to marry me, why would you agree for our parents to meet up? This makes zero sense.
So my dad could fire you all in person.
Fire us?
Yes, you heard me. Fire you. You see, I told your dad about everything you and your parents said and did to me. All of the horrible treatment, all of the insults, the constant contempt and disdain you treated me with, all of it. That's why I agreed for our parents to meet up today, so he could fire you all in person.
Lila, please, surely you can see this is going too far. You can't fire us for this. I get that you might be angry with me, but this is our private life. How can you drag my parents' work into it?
Actually, that's a decision for my dad to make.
But this isn't fair. I don't agree to being fired. Hello, excuse me, Richard, sir? Is it true that you're firing me and my parents from the bank? With all due respect, sir, how could you do this? You're gonna be my father-in-law soon. No, I most certainly am not. You're fired. Look, sir, I understand that you might be angry, but surely what goes on between me and Lila is private? I don't see why me and my parents should lose our jobs over it, sir. We work super hard at the company. We give that place our all. How can you fire us over this? This is wrongful dismissal. You listen to me, boy, and you listen good. Believe me, I wanted to avoid firing you if I could. It was never my intention for things to end up this way. I wanted for us all to get along, and for you and your parents to keep your jobs. Really? That's great news. So does this mean we can put all this behind us? But, and there is a but, you made us wait for far too long, Carl. Huh? Today was one of my rare days off. Me, Lila, and my wife were all planning to go out driving after we'd met you and your parents. But thanks to your mean-spirited game playing, we sat around waiting for 6 hours. We had to cancel not only our lunch, but also the river rafting ride Lila had booked for us. Well, I'm really sorry about that, sir. Do you have any idea how busy I am as the CEO of one of the biggest banks in America? Seriously, boy, do you even realize the weight of that responsibility? We're talking about managing billions of dollars, making decisions that impact countless lives, and ensuring the financial stability of a major institution. It requires so much commitment and responsibility that I virtually never get time off. But today was one of the few days off I get every year. And I was supposed to be spending it on a special day out with my family. You took that away from me, and I'll never forgive you for that. That's why me and my parents just got fired? Sir, please, I understand that it was rude of us to make you wait 6 hours, and we're all really sorry about that. Don't kid yourself, boy. You know that's not the only reason. Let's not forget about the abuse you subjected my daughter to. Lila told me how long you and your parents had been saying all of those horrible things to her. A shudder goes down my spine just thinking about how horrible that must have been for her to go through. Well, I'm really sorry about that too, sir. But please don't do this, sir. I'm begging you. Can't we just talk this through like mature, responsible adults before making hasty decisions in the heat of the moment? Don't throw away 3 good employees. My decision is final. If you want to take me to court for wrongful dismissal, then be my guest. My lawyers are the best money can buy. If you think you stand a chance, then show me what you've got. There's just one thing. You can fight this if you want, but just know it's going to mean having all of the horrendous things you subjected my poor daughter to exposed to the world. As long as that's all right with you, then I'm ready and waiting. God damn it! Your entire life consists of bragging about how superior you are and putting other people down. To be frank, you disgust me. And that goes for your parents, too. The other employees at the bank told me exactly how you 3 good-for-nothings treat them. It turns out my daughter isn't the only one you've been treating like crap. It should go without saying that you won't have a single ally at the company if this goes to court. Something tells me that before long, the entire company is going to hate you. Huh? You mean the guys at the office don't like me? No, what do you mean the entire company is going to hate me? I'll be sending an email out to the whole company notifying the employees of what happened with you and your parents. Let the 3 of you be an example so that no one at my bank ever throws their weight around and belittles others ever again. Oh my God, no! Wait, please! Do you really have to do that, sir? Like, really? Really? The things you said to my poor daughter were far worse. I'll never forgive you for the way you treated her, and I'll never forgive you for stealing 6 hours of my precious time. Holy frickin' hell, this is bad. I'm serious, sir, please. I need this job. Please don't fire me. I'll change my ways, I swear. I can do better. That's not going to happen, boy. Do you have any idea how long Lila suffered as a result of your despicable behavior? You made your bed. Now lie in it. Give up and stop squirming, you miserable worm. Oh my God! Lila, baby, I'm begging you. Do you have any idea how screwed me and my parents will be if we lose our careers over this?
So what? Surely you can just start over in another industry. You're super gifted and well-educated after all, right? If anyone can do this, it's you, Carl.
Well, sure, but that's not the point.
You're one of life's winners, right? What's losing your job at the bank to a hotshot stud like you? I bet you couldn't care less. You're outstandingly talented, hardworking, and intelligent after all, right?
Wait a sec. Do you know?
Huh? Know about what? Oh, do you mean, do I know about the fact that you got held back after 2 years in college for repeatedly getting the lowest grade possible on your exams, before finally dropping out in exasperation with your own dim-wittedness?
How the hell do you know about that?
Your mom and dad just told me. I mean, I can hardly say I was surprised. I always had my suspicions. From all of your boasting about how amazing you were, I never really felt it. Besides, are people who brag about themselves ever actually talented?
I'm still more accomplished than you, you filthy peasant. Unlike you, I work for one of the biggest banks in America.
Worked, Carl. The word you're looking for is worked. Besides, you only got a job there in the first place because of your mom and dad, right? I, on the other hand, didn't exploit the fact that my dad is the CEO of a major bank to my advantage. And I found work by myself on my own merit. Sure, your job title may have been more impressive than mine, but the fact that you had nothing to do with obtaining it means that in a very real sense, I am in fact more accomplished than you.
God damn you! Don't get clever with me, woman!
It must really suck to be you right now. To think your only joy in life was to look down on people based on nothing more than the job title you lucked your way into. Now even that's gone. How tragic.
I just want you to tell me why. Why didn't you just break up with me if you were so unhappy? Based on what I heard from your dad, you hated being with me. So why would you agree to marry me in the first place? Why not just break it off before things came to this?
Like I said, I never had any intention of marrying you. I just relished the thought of biding my time to teach you a lesson and show you your real position in this world. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
You're sick in the head.
I don't need to hear that from an abusive scumbag like you. Anyway, I'm getting bored of this now. If you know your place, how about you come over and get on your knees and apologize like your parents?
I bet you wouldn't forgive me even if I did.
Of course I won't. My dad's nicer than me, though, so who knows? You might be in with a shot if your apologies seem sincere enough. You know, he didn't want to have to fire you. He was fully prepared to let you keep your jobs if you all reflected on your behavior and apologized.
God damn it. Hey, he didn't forgive me at all. Why the hell did you make me think I had a chance? God damn you.
Oh, well, I guess it can't be helped. At least you tried. To be honest, I kind of knew my dad was too pissed about you making him wait 6 hours to forgive you. I've never actually seen him this mad.
So he's still mad about that? Hang on a sec. Is that what he's the most pissed off about, that I made him wait?
Things aren't looking good for you and your family now, huh? You should probably get home soon so you can start planning how you're going to dig yourselves out of the massive hole you've dug yourselves into.
Shut up! Like hell I'm just gonna lay down and take this. You'd love to see me run home with my tail between my legs, wouldn't you? Well, it ain't gonna happen. Lila, please, just hear me out. If you don't do something to make this better, my parents are gonna disown me.
Wow, really?
Yes! They forgave me for dropping out of college after I desperately begged them not to kick me out and promised to work hard to find a job. But this time, I think their patience with me is running out, Lila. At this rate, I won't even have a family soon.
Whatever, I don't care. That's not my problem, so deal with it yourself. I'm done taking my revenge now, so feel free to plummet to the depths of hell however you like.
Lila, please, give me one more chance. I'm sorry. I swear I am. I can make you happy. Will you give me one last chance to prove it, please? Let's get married, baby.
Wow, is this a joke?
I don't care if I lose my job. I don't care if my reputation gets destroyed. I don't care if my parents disown me. But I can't bear to lose you, Lila. Baby, will you marry me?
Wait a sec, Carl. Do you actually love me?
Of course I do. Sure, maybe I was a little mean to you sometimes, but when I proposed to you, I meant it. That's just how I am with people, and I get it. It's not normal. Maybe I have a problem. Why do I have to be so damn prideful?
Interesting. I think you just did more self-reflection in the last 10 seconds than you have in the whole time I've known you. There's just one problem. I don't love you anymore. Sorry, sweetie. I'm sure you'll find someone nice one day.
Oh my God! Lila, please! Please don't leave me, baby. I'm begging you. Does this mean you're gonna break off the engagement?
Duh, of course it does. That was my plan all along. How about you use this whole thing as an experience to self-reflect and become a better person so you don't end up alienating the next woman who walks into your life?
Lila, please, I'm begging you, don't do this. I'm nothing without you.
What a shame. To think I went out of my way to buy some expensive candy for you and your parents for today's get-together? Hey, Dad, sorry to message you so late, but I just wanted to tell you I had a blast today. I really enjoyed going out driving with you and Mom this evening.
Ah, yes. Hello, Princess. I guess everything worked out all right in the end. Still, I really wanted to go on that river rafting ride. Did you know me and your mother even bought our swimming gear?
Wow, really?
Anyway, dear, I'm sorry. I feel like I failed you because I didn't realize I had such a sniveling, low-life weasel working at my company. If I'd dealt with him earlier, you could have been spared so much suffering.
Don't sweat it, Dad. Seriously, you're the CEO, not God. You had no way of knowing what he was really like. I'm the one who voluntarily stayed around to teach him a lesson. So really, Dad, you have nothing to apologize for, not a single thing.
You're right. All right, I'll forget about it. Oh, and by the way, I decided we didn't get to spend enough time together today. So I'm taking another day off tomorrow. It's a Sunday, so you won't be working either, right?
Wow, you moved on quickly. Sure, I'm not working tomorrow.
Great! River rafting it is. See you at 6 a.m. in the morning.
After my dad fired Carl and his parents from the bank and Carl realized he'd lost his chance at marrying me, he went totally off the rails and his parents had no choice but to disown him. Carl, whose pride and ego are so enormous that it's a wonder he's even able to carry them around, lost both his job and his reputation in one fell swoop. Unable to accept the fact he'd have to take a low-paying job after having burned his bridges in the banking industry, his search for new employment proved a failure. Instead of sucking it up and accepting he was no longer the high roller he once was, he gradually ate through his savings while cursing and complaining about his situation. I heard he got kicked out of his apartment the other day for failing to keep up with the rent payments. I have no idea where he went or what became of him after that, and to be honest, I don't care. His mom and dad lost their jobs and reputations right along with him. Unable to bear being the talk of the town and being the butt of every joke in the neighborhood, they escaped in the night and were never heard from again. As for me and my parents, we finally enjoyed our long-awaited day out the next day. Being in the banking industry, my mom and dad live in the world of stiff formality and decorum when they put on their suits, which means that, as is often the way with those types of people, when they play hard. I'm not ready to look for love again just yet, but when I am, hopefully I can bag myself a guy who isn't a narcissistic bully. Thanks for watching, folks. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to prove what a boss you are by liking and subscribing. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We can't wait to see you again next time.
Addison, I was just wondering, do you have some free time to spare tomorrow morning?
Oh, sure. I'm free tomorrow morning. I haven't made any plans yet since it's the weekend, you know?
That's great. I'd love to spend some alone time with you. We've both been so busy with work lately, and I haven't had much of a chance to catch up with you. I thought we could go on a picnic tomorrow morning. It would be a great opportunity for us to relax and talk about everything we've missed. What do you think?
Cool. I'd love to go on a picnic with you. It sounds like it'll be a lot of fun.
Then it's settled. I have some exciting news that I want to share with you. I know you'll be over the moon when you hear it.
Oh, really? What is it?
I know we've been together for a while now, and I've been thinking a lot about our relationship and what the future holds for us. I see a wonderful woman in you, and you're perfect for me, as my girlfriend and even more than that. That's why I came up with a plan to give you a nice surprise to celebrate our second year together.
That sounds exciting and mysterious at the same time. I wonder what it could be. Can you give me a hint, though?
No way! I told you I want to give you a surprise, so it's staying a secret. Don't even try to get me spill the beans. You'll find out tomorrow, and I guarantee it'll be one of the best days of your life. I want to create memories for you that will last a lifetime. After all, you're my special girl, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Are you as excited as I am? I know you are, but too bad I can't tell you what I have planned yet. Just keep looking forward to it.
I'm a bundle of nerves and excitement right now. I'm not usually a fan of surprises, but this one has me intrigued. I can't wait to find out what you have planned.
Oh, come on, don't be such a control freak. You're gonna end up leading a life even more boring than it already is. Lol. Just kidding, babe. But seriously, be patient. A surprise wouldn't be a surprise if I told you what it is, right? So just enjoy the anticipation, and I promise you'll love it.
Okay. I'll try my best to be patient and not too curious. Thank you for being so thoughtful of me. It means a lot that you would go to all this trouble to surprise me.
What are you talking about? You're my girlfriend, and I love you more than anything in the world. Of course I should be thoughtful of you. That's what boyfriends do for their girlfriends. I want us to have a strong and lasting relationship that's based on love and trust. So don't ever question my love for you or my commitment to our relationship. You have no idea how much my life has changed for the better since I met you. You literally turned me into the happiest man alive. I'm not even kidding.
Thank you for your kind words. I feel the same way for you.
Look, I have to finish up some work right now, but we can talk later. I'll give you the exact date and time for the picnic later.
Sure, go ahead and finish your work. I'm looking forward to the picnic too, and I can't wait to hear from you about the details.
How could you lie to me this whole time? You had no right to keep this a secret from me. Yesterday was supposed to be the day I proposed to you, but it turned into a complete disaster because of you. You've been deceiving me. You're nothing but a liar. I'm so disappointed in you, Addison.
Pardon me? Why are you calling me a liar now?
How could you keep something like that from me? Your dad is a construction worker. That's a huge thing to keep a secret from someone you're supposed to be in a serious relationship with. You make me feel like a complete idiot. You know that? I'm so angry and disappointed right now.
I don't see what the big deal is about my dad's profession. It's not like he's a criminal or anything. He's a hardworking man who provides for his family. And besides, I was going to tell you about it eventually, and I did. I just didn't think it was that important. I mean, it doesn't affect our relationship at all. I seriously don't understand why you're so hung up on this.
What the hell were you thinking? How could you lie to me about your dad's profession and still be able to sleep at night? How could you even live with yourself knowing that you're a liar? I trusted you with everything and you betrayed me. I thought we had something special, but I guess I was wrong.
I seriously don't know what you're talking about. My dad's profession is not something I'm ashamed of, and it doesn't reflect on me in any way. You may have your opinions about construction workers, but I don't think it's fair to judge my dad based on your stereotypes. He's a good man, and I'm proud of him.
First of all, I absolutely despise people who lie to me. From the way I see it, you were trying to hide the fact that your dad is a construction worker so you could trick me into marrying you. Am I correct about that part? What a disgusting and low-down thing to do. I didn't know you were capable of such deception. You're not the woman I thought you were.
What on earth are you talking about? Yes, my dad is a construction worker. So what? I don't see why my dad's job is relevant to our relationship.
Are you serious? Construction worker? That's like the worst job in the world to have. And I'm not even exaggerating. I'm sure your dad's very proud of his job, even though it doesn't require a brain, and he probably didn't even need a high school diploma to get it. I bet he smells awful whenever he gets home from work. I can't imagine how your mom could stand sleeping next to him every night. With a father like that, it's no wonder you turned out the way you did. I'm surprised you didn't grow up to be a criminal yourself. But then again, it's still early. Maybe you'll become one sooner or later.
What's with all these hurtful things you're saying to me? You're being incredibly rude and disrespectful, and I don't understand why. I thought you were a better person than this.
You surely know about my family like the back of your hand, right? My dad is a college professor, my mom is a government official, and even my grandfather was a judge. My family is one of the most respected families in the city. Your family, on the other hand, is nothing but lower class. You're beneath us, and it's a disgrace for my family to be associated with you. I can't believe you even think you're good enough for me. What a huge embarrassment.
What? Are you even listening to yourself right now? That's rude and unacceptable. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's people like you who create a hostile and toxic society for everyone. A society full of prejudice and judgment.
I don't care if I'm being rude. I'm the victim of your white lies, so I have all the rights in the world to be rude. Just who do you think you are, telling me what to do? You're nothing to me now. You're the worst kind of woman. A literal devil. I don't know what I ever saw in you. You lied to me about your parents. That's a crime, you know. I could easily sue you for that. And if you thought you could marry me and get your hands on my family's fortune, then I'm here to tell you that you failed miserably. You're never going to get a cent from me.
What are you talking about? I didn't plot anything, and I couldn't care less about your family's fortune. I thought I could trust you, and that we were in a good relationship. But I guess I was wrong.
I thought so too, until I found out that you're nothing but a liar and a traitor. You betrayed my trust. There's no engagement and there will never be a wedding. I can't be with someone like you. I would never deign to marry you, even if you paid me to. Give me back my engagement ring right now, and pay me back for the picnic meal too. Do you know how much I had to spend on that ring and that meal?
Oh, really? How much exactly? A couple of fake rings for less than $50? And a picnic meal that consisted of a couple of sandwiches? You must be kidding me. You're so stingy, it's almost comical. I'm surprised if you can find any girl who will put up with your cheapskate ways. But hey, I'm not complaining. I'll be happy to return the ring and pay you back for the sandwiches.
What? I'm not stingy. I am just simply reclaiming what's mine. I spent time and effort choosing the picnic site. I bought the rings and the sandwiches, and I even drove you there. That means you owe me for the rings, the sandwiches, and the travel expenses. So don't give me that you're stingy crap. You're just trying to get out of paying me back for what you owe me. You were supposed to receive the real diamond engagement ring at our engagement party, but you won't because you're a betrayer. Phew, I'm so glad I didn't give you the real ring. I would have lost a fortune if I had. I'm lucky I found out about your true colors before it was too late.
Fine, whatever. I don't care what you think or do anymore. You're not even worth my time or energy, so just go ahead and do whatever you want. I don't care.
What? You're just going to give up just like that? You don't care about me at all, do you? I should have known better than to waste my time with you. You're not wife material, and you're not worth anything. I've wasted 2 years of my life on you for nothing.
Excuse me? You're the one who wants to end our relationship? Well, I'm glad you're finally seeing things my way. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't respect my parents, especially my dad. He's a construction worker, and I'm proud of him for his hard work and dedication to providing for our family. He's always been my hero and role model, and I would choose him over anyone else anytime. You've put on a mask for long enough. Now I see the real you, and I'm not interested in being with someone like you.
So I'm nothing compared to your dad now, is that it? I'm supposed to be your future husband, and you're just going to throw me away like I'm trash. You're a waste of my time, and I regret ever meeting you. I want my 2 years back, you idiot. Do you have any idea what you've done? You've ruined my life. I can't believe I dated a girl whose dad is a construction worker. What will people say to me when they find out? They'll laugh at me, and my entire reputation will be ruined. You've not only wasted 2 years of my life, but you've also destroyed my chances of getting married to a proper wife in the future. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Wow. Just wow. I can't believe people like you still exist. Your ignorance is truly beyond my imagination. I'm so glad I dodged a bullet by finding out what a terrible person you are before it was too late. I can't even imagine how miserable my life would be if I married you.
This is no doubt the worst day of my life. Don't you think it's only fair for me to receive some kind of compensation for the time, effort, and money that I have invested in our relationship, given the deception that you have engaged in? You and your broke-ass family couldn't even afford a hot dog from the dollar menu, let alone a real meal. I guess you'll just have to keep that fake ring as a reminder of how our relationship ended because of the lies and betrayal you put me through. And make sure to pay for your picnic meal yourself, because I don't run a charity.
You're a terrible person. Don't worry. I'll return your ring and every gift that you sent me from when we first dated. And then I'm going to make sure to keep my distance from you and never talk to you again. You're nothing more than an awful memory that I wish I could erase.
Excuse me? I'm the one who gets to say that, not you. You're nothing but a parasite who mooches off naive men. You don't even have the decency to say sorry for what you did to me. Get out of my life and never come back. I never want to see your face, your name, or hear from you again. We're through. Aloha, Addison. Wow, it's been so long. What have you been up to all this time? I've been busy with work and family, that I haven't had much time to keep in touch. I hope you're doing well.
Do I know you?
It's me, Alexander. Your ex-fiancé. The one and only man who can make you regret breaking up with. I'm so much better than you can ever imagine. Wait, does this mean... Did you delete my number? How could you do such a thing to the guy who proposed to you? You're a terrible person. I bet you haven't received any proposal from anyone since we split up, have you? Well, it's easy to understand. Who in their right mind would want to have any association with a kind of woman like you?
Alexander? What on earth are you doing texting me all of a sudden?
I just wanted to check on you, my dear ex-fiancé. After all, you did deeply and madly fell in love with me, did you? That's why I can't pretend nothing happened between us. So, how have you been? Still hopelessly single since the day I left you?
Ew, gross. What happened between us means nothing now. And whether I'm single or not doesn't have anything to do with you.
You're still as naive as the old days, easily falling for my tricks. Do you really think I care the slightest about your relationship status? I was just asking out of courtesy, but I guess that was too much for you to understand. Anyways, enough about you. Let's talk about me. My life has been amazing ever since I dumped you. I'm so much happier and successful now. My friends and family are also proud of me making the right decision.
Good to hear it. So, is that everything you want to tell me?
What do you mean? Can you be a little happier for me? Congratulations at least. You're acting like we're complete strangers, and that's not nice of you at all.
Why should I be nice to you? You belittled me, looked down on my family, and insisted on us splitting up because of my dad's profession. Now you're here to rub your happiness and success in my face? Do you think I have time for that nonsense?
Come on, don't act so tough. I know you're still crying yourself to sleep at night over me, Besides, why can't I check in on my ex-fiancé? It's a common courtesy, you know? Because it seems like you're still a hot mess since we broke up.
If that's the case, then thanks for your concern, but I really don't need it. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. If you have time to worry about me, then you should probably worry about your own life. I'm doing just fine on my own. In fact, I'm actually much happier now that I'm not with you.
What? Why are you being so uncouth to your ex-fiancé? You know we had our fair share of romantic moments together. Don't try to deny it. Anyways, enough about the past. Let me tell you how much my life has improved in the last 7 years. I got a job promotion and pay raise, and then my dad introduced me to this amazing girl. Her father owns a multinational conglomerate, and they're loaded. Of course, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to marry into a wealthy family like that. We dated for a year and then I proposed. She said yes without hesitation, and we had the wedding of our dreams.
So, you finally got what you wanted? Good for you. Now please, leave me alone. I don't need your congratulations or your pity. Goodbye.
Whoa, hold on a sec. Are you seriously gonna end our conversation like that? Why are you so cold-hearted? Oh, I know. Is it because you're jealous? Well, I can sympathize with you. I mean, it must be tough to see the one and only man who has ever dated and even proposed to you living his best life with someone else. It's only me to blame. I'm just too irresistible. I can't help if everyone wants me.
Stop deluding yourself. You know for a fact that I'm not jealous of you or your new wife. I don't care who you ended up marrying. I just want you to stay out of my life. I'm so sick of your BS.
Oh please, don't even try to deny it. I know you're still hung up on me, even though I'm married. I mean, who wouldn't be? I'm the catch of the century. But don't worry, I'll be generous and give you a chance to meet up with me and relive our glory days. It's not like it's gonna hurt anyone if we just hook up once in a while. But just so you know, I'm not looking for anything serious.
You're literally creeping me out, Alexander. How could you say something like that when you're married? What would your wife think? You need to get your head checked, because there's something seriously wrong with the way you think.
Well, I just happen to think about our old time's sake, and I pity you. I mean, if you continue like this, what will you become in the future? A lonely old hag who does nothing but knitting, watching TV, and falling asleep on the couch? Even though that seems like a lifestyle that suits you best, I thought I'd be kind enough to extend an olive branch and reach out to you. Consider yourself lucky that a good-looking and successful man would even offer to sleep with an unattractive woman like you. It's the best deal you'll ever get, so don't miss it. You'll regret it if you do.
Ugh, just when I thought you couldn't be more of a creep. But what can I expect? You're still as gross and delusional as the last time we talked. Look, I don't want to spend my precious time on a scum like you. So go and find someone else to bother. I'm done.
Don't you dare talk to me like that. You're the scum here, not me. You're the one who lied to me about your dad's job and almost ruined my life. Oh, how is the old man doing? Still running around in his sweaty, smelly construction worker uniform? I bet it's so much fun to be working construction at his age.
For your information, my dad is a CEO himself, and he runs a successful construction company. He's much better than you, so stop making fun of him.
Huh? Really? Your dad is the CEO? Stop joking around. He's just a lowly construction worker with no education and no future. How could someone like that amount to anything? He's the definition of a loser. Look, I know you're just making things up to try and one-up me, but it's not working. I don't believe a word you're saying. Your story is full of holes. It's practically falling apart. If you're going to lie, at least make it believable.
Do you even realize that it's been 7 years? Things have changed a lot. My dad worked his way up to upper management, and with his vast knowledge and experience in the field, he decided to leave his former company and start his own business. I'm not sure why you're still stuck in the past, but I suggest you catch up.
What? I can't believe it. This means you're now a CEO's daughter? How is that even possible? You've got to be kidding me. When did all of this happen? When did your father become a CEO? And most importantly, why didn't you tell me about it sooner? You lied to me, again. Tell me, what else have you been lying to me about all this time?
Excuse me? I don't owe you any explanation about my family or my life. We're just strangers, and I want to keep it that way. What my dad does for a living is none of your business, so please stay out of it.
When will you stop lying to me and making me a fool? Seriously. If you had told me that your dad became a CEO, I wouldn't have married another woman, and we could still be together.
You're the one who broke off our engagement the moment you heard my dad was a construction worker. You talked down his profession, saying it wasn't equal to your family's social status. Do you really think I'm still interested in being with you after you insulted my dad and me? You're a classist snob, and I'm glad I found out what you really are before it was too late.
Well, you're still single, right? Of course you are. No one would want to be with you for long. That means I still have a chance to be back in the game. I just need your approval. If you'll give me another chance, I promise I'll make it up to you. I'll divorce my wife and be with you, just like we used to be. Everything will be back to the way it was before.
How much more ignorant can you get? I'm already married, and even if I wasn't, I would never get back together with you. You're a total jerk, and I don't want to have anything to do with trash like you.
What? Seriously? You're already married? Why didn't you just wait for me? I was the one who proposed to you first. I'm supposed to be your husband. This is totally unfair to me. I thought we had something special together. Look, let me be honest with you. I'm getting a divorce and I'll soon be a free bird. All you need to do is dump your useless husband so we can reunite. Simple as that. I know deep down you still want me back in your life, right?
So, you're divorcing your wife and now you want me to get back together with you? Is that it?
Listen, now that you're a CEO's daughter, I see no reason why we can't be together. You're perfect wife material. And now that you're rich, it's even better. Come back to me and I'll make you happier than you've ever been. We're meant together. You can't escape me even if you want to.
What on earth are you talking about? Why are you so desperate to get back together with me?
To be honest, I'm in a lot of trouble right now. My wife found out about my affair and she's demanding a divorce. I have a child with her, so I'll have to pay child support and alimony after we break up. I don't have any money to spare for that. I even quit my job after we got married because I thought I wouldn't have to worry about money anymore. But now this accident has happened. But just when I thought all hope was lost, you told me that your dad is now a CEO. This is amazing news. If I marry you now, money won't be a problem anymore. Yes, yes, yes. I know this is God's plan. It's fate telling us that we need to get back together.
You know what? You're the worst of the worst. I told you. I'm married and I'm not leaving my husband. End of discussion.
Why not? What does he have that I don't? I'm the better choice for you, and I'm confident that I can give you a way happier life than your husband ever could.
Alexander, stop making a fool of yourself. What does my husband have that you don't? He's everything you're not. He's a considerate man who loves and cares for me. He's been there for me through thick and thin. And most importantly, he doesn't care about money or social status. We got married before my dad became a CEO. In fact, he's one of the founding members of my dad's company. He put in a lot of hard work to build it into what it is today. Meanwhile, you're just exposing your failures and character flaws. You're a worthless scumbag who doesn't stand a chance against my husband.
Well, no need for such harsh words. I know you longer than your husband has, so I definitely have an advantage. But if you don't want to get back together with me, then fine. At least give me some money so I can pay back my ex-wife. It's only fair since you were the one who deceived me and made me call off our engagement. I think I deserve some compensation for the emotional damages you inflicted on me. It's your responsibility that my life's falling apart.
Listen, you cheated on your wife. So you need to step up and take responsibility for your actions. That means paying child support and alimony, and not expecting anyone else to do it for you. You also insulted my dad, thinking he's inferior to you. Well, you made your bed, now lie in it. Following his divorce, Alexander was faced with the daunting task of not only paying alimony and child support, but also finding a new place to live, as he had been kicked out of the house he shared with his wife. After years of unemployment, Alexander found it difficult to re-enter the workforce and was forced to settle for a low-paying part-time job. In order to make ends meet, he took on multiple jobs, working long hours and sacrificing his personal time. My husband and I dedicated ample time to forging a strong bond, establishing our own little family, and assisting my father in his business. I'm confident that, with love and determination, we will be able to overcome any obstacles that come our way.